Look around the room you're sitting in right now. Seriously, look around. The desk, the phone in your hand, the noise around you, the people in your life. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. This environment right here might be the exact reason you're not where you want to be. Not your motivation, not your talent, your environment. And most people will spend their entire lives trying to fix their discipline while ignoring the thing that is silently controlling their behavior every single day. You've probably felt it before. You start a new goal. You say this is the year you change your life. You wake up early for a few days. You try to be productive. You try to stay focused. But slowly, something pulls you back. Your phone, your habits, your friends, your surroundings. Suddenly you're scrolling again, procrastinating again, telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. And you think the problem is willpower, but it's not. It's something much bigger, something most people never realize. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Let that sink in. Humans are adaptive creatures. We don't just live in our environments, we become them. If you're surrounded by distraction, you become distracted. If you're surrounded by mediocrity, your standards slowly drop. If you're surrounded by people who quit, quitting starts to feel normal. Because every day, your brain is watching, learning, adjusting. Your brain constantly asks one question: what is normal here? And whatever the answer is, that becomes your behavior. Most people think success is about motivation. They think the problem is discipline, so they try to force themselves. Wake up earlier, push harder, stay focused. But they're fighting the wrong battle, because willpower is fragile. It gets weaker when you're tired. It disappears when you're stressed. It collapses when temptation is everywhere. Now imagine trying to eat healthy while living inside a candy store. That's what most people are doing with their lives. They build goals inside environments designed for failure, and then they blame themselves. Imagine two people. Both start with the same goal, same dream, same potential, but their environments are different. Person A wakes up in chaos, phone notifications, messy room, friends who complain, people who avoid responsibility. Every day they're surrounded by excuses. Every day they're surrounded by comfort. Every day they're surrounded by people who say, relax, it's not that serious. Now look at person B, different environment. They wake up around people who train harder, work harder, think bigger. Their friends talk about ideas, not gossip. Their space is built for focus. Their surroundings push them, challenge them, demand more from them. Now here's the crazy part. After 5 years, those two lives look completely different. Not because one person had more motivation, but because one environment demanded growth and the other rewarded stagnation. Environment doesn't control you loudly. It controls you quietly, through tiny influences. The conversations you hear, the standards people accept, the jokes people make about ambition. Slowly, without realizing it, you begin adjusting. You start lowering your expectations. Not because you're weak, but because humans naturally adapt to their surroundings. And adaptation can build greatness or destroy potential. Think about the moments when your life changed. Maybe you met someone who thought bigger. Maybe you entered a room full of driven people. Maybe you experienced a place where excellence was normal. And suddenly, something shifted in your mind. You realized something. The life you thought was impossible was actually normal somewhere else. That moment is powerful because it proves something most people never learn. Success isn't rare. It's just rare in your environment. Here's the hard truth most people don't want to hear. You say you want success. You say you want discipline. You say you want a different life. But everything around you is designed for average. Your environment is built for comfort, endless entertainment, low expectations, people who normalize being stuck. So every day, your goals are fighting a war against your surroundings. And right now, for most people, the environment is winning. But here's where everything changes. When you change your environment, you change your identity. Because identity is not just a decision. It's a reflection of what you see every day. If everyone around you trains, training becomes normal. If everyone around you reads, learning becomes normal. If everyone around you builds, creating becomes normal. Suddenly, discipline doesn't feel like torture. It feels like the standard. So how do you take control? You change 4 things. First, people. The people around you shape your thinking. Energy is contagious. Standards are contagious. Excuses are contagious. If you're constantly around people who think small, your world becomes small. Choose your circle carefully. Second, information. What you watch, what you listen to, what you read. This is your mental environment. If your brain is constantly fed garbage, don't expect powerful thinking. Guard your attention like your future depends on it, because it does. Third, physical space. Your room, your desk, your workspace. These are silent influences on your behavior. Clutter creates distraction. Chaos creates procrastination. Design your environment for focus. Make success easier. Make distraction harder. Fourth, standards. This is the most powerful shift. Raise the expectations around you. Surround yourself with people who demand more, people who challenge you, people who refuse to stay average. Because once your environment raises its standards, your life has no choice but to rise with it. Change your circle. Change what you consume. Change your space. Change your standards. And something incredible begins to happen. Your habits start changing. Your thinking starts changing. Your identity begins to evolve. Not because you suddenly became stronger, but because your environment started pulling you forward. Here's the realization that changes everything. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your environment every single time. So if your environment is weak, your life will eventually reflect that weakness. But if your environment demands greatness, your life will slowly transform to match it. Comfort is one of the most dangerous environments on earth because comfort feels safe, it feels relaxing, it feels normal. But comfort slowly kills ambition. When everything around you tells you, take it easy, relax, you have time. Your hunger disappears, your urgency fades, your potential slowly goes silent. And one day, you wake up realizing you spent years in a life that never challenged you to grow. Right now, pause for a second. Ask yourself a brutal question. Look at the people around you. Look at your daily habits. Look at the information you consume every day. Now ask yourself this. Is this environment built for the life you want or the life you're settling for? Because if your environment doesn't support your future, it will slowly erase it. Look around your life again. The people, the space, the information you consume, the standards you tolerate, because all of it is shaping your future right now, every day. Success isn't just about discipline. It's about the world you build around yourself, and the environment you tolerate today will become the life you live tomorrow. So ask yourself one final question. If nothing around you changes, where will your life be in 5 years? Then decide what kind of environment your future deserves.